Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fred Macedo and I'm here with my friend Rosangela. We are here for another gospel at home. Before we start, I'm going to ask Rosangela to make our initial prayer. Please, Rosangela.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we will forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Thank you. Now I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to pick a random theme of the gospel according to Spiritism. I have selected hidden misfortunes. Charity manifests during great calamities, and one sees a generous drive to repair the damage. However, alongside these general disasters, there are thousands of private ones that go unnoticed, of people living on beds of misery without complaining. These discreet and hidden misfortunes are the ones that true generosity knows how to find, without waiting for the victims to come asking for assistance. Who is the woman of distinction dressed in a simple but careful manner, accompanied by a girl also dressed modestly? She enters a squalid looking house where she is obviously well known because she is greeted respectfully at the door. Where is she going? She goes upstairs to the attic. A mother is living there, surrounded by little children. At the woman's arrival, joy shines on those gaunt faces. She has come to soothe all their pain. She has brought what they need, along with gentle and consoling words that enable them to accept the benefit without being ashamed. For these unfortunates are not professional beggars. The father is in the hospital, and while he is in there, the mother cannot provide for their needs. Thanks to this woman, these poor children will experience neither cold nor hunger. They go to school dressed warmly, and their mother milk will not dry up for the littlest one. If any of them are ill, no material care will be denied. From there, she goes to the hospital to bring a little comfort to the father and to put his mind at ease regarding his family's state of affairs. On the street corner waits a carriage, which is a veritable stockroom of everything she takes to the many wards whom she visits, one after the another. She asks them neither about their beliefs nor their opinions, for to her all people are brothers and sisters. All are children of God. When she has finished her rounds, she tells herself, my day has begun very well. What is her name? Does she live? No one knows. For the unfortunates, it's a name that reveals nothing. However, she's the angel of consolation, and a night of symphony of blessings rise to the Father on her behalf. Catholics, Jews, Protestants, all bless her. Why does she dress so simply? It's because she does not wish to insult poverty with luxury. Why does her young daughter accompany her? In order to teach her how beneficence should be practiced. The daughter also wants to practice charity, but her mother asks her, "What could you give my child, since you have nothing of your own? If I give you something to pass on to others, what merit will you have? In reality, I would be one practicing charity. If you were to receive the merit, it would not be just." When she visits the sick, when we visit the sick, you help me care for them, and giving one of oneself is to give something. Doesn't that seem sufficient to you? Well then, nothing could be simpler. Learn to make useful articles and to make clothes for the little ones. That way, you'll be giving something that has come from you, from yourself. Thus, this truly Christian mother is educating her daughter in the practice of the virtues taught by Christ. Is she a spiritist? Well, what does it matter? At all, she's a woman of the world because her position requires it. However, the world does not know what she does because she wants no other approval except from God and her own conscience. However, one day, an unforeseen turn of events brings one of her wards to her home, selling handmade articles. She recognizes her benefactress and wants to bless her. And hush, says her benefactress, do not tell anyone. Jesus also spoke in such a manner. Just a moment. What can we say about all these things? Charity must be done without interest, without wanting others to see what we do. This is because if we seek the approval of others in doing charity, we we doesn't we don't have merit of the good we have done. And one of the things we have to abandon in ourselves is pride, because we are always proud of what we have done good. And since we are here on earth, we are here incarnated to forsake our, to abandon our vices, our personalities, issues. So we have to do charity without showing others, without propaganda, because that way we can truly hold the good we have done. Like this lady, I think this message is for 19th century because it tells about a carriage. This lady visit all the needing people in poverty. And like she said, she doesn't ask what religion these people are into. She doesn't ask anything about them. And when she visits the woman and her children, after that, she paid a visit to the father that is in the hospital, telling him that all is being taken care of, that his loved ones have food, have everything they need. This only peace of mind of this father, I think, was a blessing for this lady. And when she teaches her daughter, and her daughter wants to do charity also, she says to her daughter, if you want to give something to them, you can give them your time and your effort making clothes for the little ones, putting your time to good use. We often think that charity is giving money to others, when this is a small part of charity. The greatest part of charity is the moral charity. At home, we can be more forgiveful. We can forgive and forget the offenses that our loved ones throw at us at work. We can uh, see people that we we are helping with goodwill, with a smile in face. All these things are charity. When we do well we uh, what where God planted us, we are doing charity. We are doing our part. I think this is the big picture. And before we close this session, I want to thank God, Jesus, and all the spirits that attend to us, that are here with us in this very moment. And I want to make a prayer for all those who suffering, for all those who not see meaning in life, and they are a lot. There are a lot of them in this way. There are a lot that are thinking about suicide. Let's ask Jesus to plant the seed of love in all these people. Please, Rosangela, make our final prayer. Thank you all for listening.
We thank the good spirits who have come to communicate with us and asking to help us put into practice the instruction they have given us. We also hope they will ensure that each unfold as at the end of this session is fortified in the practice of good and love for our neighbor. We also wish these lessons may be useful for the suffering, ignorance, or visions spiritus who will able to attend this meeting and for whom we implore the mercy of God.
Thank you,
Good evening.
Rosangela. Thank you all. Have a good evening.
Amen. Good evening.